Righty guys, so we are back off the video yesterday. So I'm going to quickly be going over what I was talking about yesterday and what's happened subsequently. So we're going to go back over here. Here, this is videos like posted yesterday. You can see the thought process I was talking about there, and I can talk about it after for you guys.
Looking at 37, 38, 700, and yeah, so remember this region here. Potentially you could chuck up in here, but confluence with anything, so I'm not going to be doing that. But yeah, so we broke that level, guys. Huge short. I'll be pulling the short still. I would not be taking out the short position. Keep going. I think we're going to be taking out this low, in my opinion. And from there, we'll see what the subsequent reaction is. So if that we get a good reaction there, yeah, then I'll be definitely taking a little position on that. But what we've been looking for is this, and it comes up, claims it, and then we go up. So we're going to look for that strength and to get a wick, basically. Basically, what you want to see is something that looks of the line like this. Get this type of reaction. You know, not this. This is not very good. So if you can see that, great. So hold your shorts, guys. Your shorts should be there if it goes, the market, if it goes up, it's still looks right here. Because you start to shift the market structure. So yeah, if you have a short, I would potentially be closing it here. Depending on where you take it here.
Alright guys, so you see the point I was talking about in this video. I was basically saying how I'm expecting it to come lower. Because yesterday we were currently at this level right here, and in my opinion it wasn't a convincing sort of bounce. Just didn't look good. If you look at it right there, it didn't seem right. Where it bounced from, it was kind of illogical. There was no reason to bounce from there. It makes much more sense to take out these lows. Now on this exchange it didn't, but on Binance I believe, and Binance and a few other exchanges it did. So yeah, on Binance you've taken it out, and you also took out this low here too. So it varies on the exchanges you're on, but you really got to look at the exchanges with the most liquidity, because that's probably what's going to affect it. But either way, you'd the bottoms, which was sweeping a fair few exchanges there. So in the video I was speaking about how you want to see that nice reaction, and we saw that subsequent bounce. We'll go on a smaller time frame here. So that was a more convincing upwards section right here. That looks quite nice. An entry point would have been hard to figure out here. Like you could enter maybe here if you've claimed this area above here for that potential upside there, and it gives you a potential, 2%. Now at this point in this long trade, most of your profits should have been taken. We're now reaching this zone of this channel here, and we're reaching this area. So I'd start to then exit out of this trade. I would leave a little bit left in case we go up. As I said, for the short positions, and I said don't take your shorts out yet. This would have been a large take profit zone for your local shorts, if you believe, for the local side. But in terms of the more macro shorting side, I would still leave it. If you believe that this is the top for the midterm time frame, I would definitely leave that. But it depends on what you believe the market's doing. I personally think we could be starting to see, a downtrend that's going to last, a few months or so. Not a few months or so, but around that time frame, midterm time frame, while we go towards the halving potentially, is what we could see. Again, it's all speculative. It's hard to say exactly what's happening, so we got to look at it level by level. What I do know is that I will be buying levels on when we start hitting these regions. If we drop this low, I'm only holding spot bags. But if we start to see levels like 37, 36, 33, 31, I will start accumulating more spot. And it doesn't mean just because it lands here, I will buy it. Like, this is the region where I start looking to bag up spot. But if I'm looking at this and then it's looking very weak, I will not buy here yet. I will wait and see the reaction on it, and we'll see what type of market structure we're forming. So that's really what we're looking at there. Again, for that trade, guys, if you're in a long, I would leave a little bit left over. I would have taken most of the profits now. And short trades, I would be leaving that still. That would have been a take profit zone, but nonetheless. Quick little notice I would like to make out before we leave is on the, is it Bitstamp? Yeah. So if you look at Bitstamp, we've always seen this large rejection subsequently after, after the fibs hit. So for example, this one, right, lasted, let's just say it lasted like 300 days. You could potentially see something like that. We'd be looking at something like this. So 300 days would put us down here. So that'd be like right here. So you could potentially see something like this. You've ranged like this, and then you start to run up. We could see something like that very easily, guys. So don't get scared and say Bitcoin's done. It's done. Like as I said, these are the levels you want to be looking at. Start to accumulate. Start to buy when we hit these lows. If we go to those lows, it's also a gamble if we go to those. We don't know if it's going to go to those lows, but you gotta just DCA in once it starts hitting those regions you're looking at. All right. Other than that, guys, I don't have much more to say. Congratulations if you took the trades. I was talking all about in the Discord. Let me see what I was saying. Be patient, guys. This stuff will be interesting. Obviously, we've had that nice zone, so I just updated the team at like 10 a.m. TP1 blah blah blah. Let the rest run. This was one of the trades that worked out halfway, but the reaction wasn't strong enough on the upside, but it broke down, as you can see. No trade was taken because it slashed through and took the bottom as a resistance. Yeah, so no worries. Let's so I wasn't even showing the Discord. The Discord's over here, wrong screen. But yeah, so basically I was saying, yeah, patience is key for this, guys. Just waiting for that level to be hit. And this was like before. This was the other range before it dropped, and it didn't go up as I expected, but it went down. But I didn't take the long setup, as I said. I said of potential, but there was no swing flat pattern on this level. It just cut through without any convincing reaction, so no trade was taken. But yeah, this one was very good. Anyone who took a trade there, congratulations. Now, I'll leave it with that, guys. Have a good one, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.